Hey, hello there. This is going to be a tutorial on how to create a floor seal center node. So as we can see here, we have this rounded cube. We are offsetting it to be off center. So I'm putting it at 0.5 and 1 meter because when you don't translate it, it is already centered. So if something is off center, one of your objects, you can, with this node group, put it on the floor. You can put it on the ceiling, so it will take the 0 point as the origin and then put it on the floor or the ceiling. Or you can center it, where it takes all the points and put the object in the center. You can also use geometry or the bounding box, because it calculates all the points of the objects and calculates the center of it. So if I go into my mesh, I delete this one. I say add mesh or add, and then add a monkey. We can use this, for example, and then offset it even more. Or here you can see that the geometry or the bounding box give two different center points. So this is for the bounding box, or no, this is for the geometry, and this one is for the bounding box. So this way you can use them both. And if we go on into this node, you see how easy it is to do this. So we have a transform geometry, and then we can set the scale. Actually, you don't need this one. I used mine also to scale things, so that's why there's a scale object here. I'm using the transform geometry to change the scale, and then I create a bounding box. And also just plug into the switch the geometry as it is. So if it uses the geometry as it is, it will take all the points of your mesh and calculate the center point of that, or else it will take the bounding box. So if we say viewer, this is the bounding box of the monkey, and then it will set the monkey to that center point. So what you need is then an attribute statistic, and then I use 3 multiply nodes, and then use for the center we use all -1 and then use the mean. Then for the floor we use the z -1 and then use the min, and we use the max and then -1z for the seal. So floor, ceiling, center. And with this menu switch that we got in 4.1, we can change whichever we want. You can split this into 3 separate geometry nodes, but I like to use a menu switch, so you can choose whatever you want. So you can set floor, I can also duplicate it and also center it, or other way around. We center it first and then floor it and seal it, and this way we have control over all of our objects. And this is very handy when you have a lot of instances, for example, or you just want to quickly center something. So yeah, this is how you do it. Once again, this is the node setup. I hope it's useful, and see you in the next one. Okay, bye.